afternoon's gonna be a killer setup, I think.
If it does anything remotely close to what it did yesterday, he's dead.
Chipper and I are up here with the Realtree Road Trips crew.
Cowboy don't work here no more.
Awesome.
So y'all think y'all will be good over there with the wind switching up?
It's gonna be a little iffy.
If we hung a stand in that first point, I think northwest is going to be blowing out that field, and we'd probably be all right, especially if he came from where he came from yesterday. But I want to get over there and stand and really see where it's coming from.
Sean talked to Les, and he said he thinks that it'll be perfect for that setup for y'all.
The
for
west,
the
that
northwest.
little bit of west is going to really help. Didn't have any west.
If it was north, I wouldn't do it, because that deer is southwest of us.
Mm-hmm.
What you done jumped on over there, man?
Haystack.
Haystack.
You ready?
Y'all ready? Y'all good?
We're going to the grocery store?
Yep.
I got my heart set on that drop time boat. There's plenty of room in the back of my truck. It's been a long year, but it's gonna be worth the wait. It's opening day.
Actually, you know what? I think that 10 came from back there somewhere,
Which way's this wind blowing? This way?
which is fine.
Should be doing this afternoon.
Hey, let's be quiet. Spray down with nose jammer definitely all over your boots and stuff. Spray, you got it.
If I had to save tree stand, I would do it probably right here. I like this right here. I tell you what, I bet some of those bucks are probably going down that road right there.
I was getting tired standing and watching you guys. So.
What does this come to?
Had to get me a chair out.
All right.
We're in a killer spot for this afternoon. Our first day afternoon plans kind of got messed up just with the wind changing direction, but we're in these this little cedar row right here facing where this gap is in this fence, and we can't see it great from across the river, but just glassing the last few nights, it looks like some of the deer come from this area. And then we have the old home place right here to our left, and you know, if anything that comes through there ought to be money. As soon as they hit the South Alpha, we're going to have a clear shot. So right up the road, actually this road that goes up north is where we killed the big 8 last year. So brings back some good memories, this spot, but I can't wait. This afternoon's going to be a killer setup, I think.
We gotta hurry. Feeling dangerous. Yeah, we're gonna have to really go back. Were you showering?
Yes.
Nose jammer?
Yep. So
Hunter, you doing the same?
Yeah, we're gonna jam them up tonight.
the other stand was the teaser stand, because you're gonna watch all the bucks way out there in the field feeding. This is gonna be
Right in the middle
opposite.
of it, maybe? Got a good stand. It's
What's up, dude?
You get set up in there?
We are set up, man. We every tree that we were looking at hanging in, we got over there was like that. It was down off in the canyon, so we were about eye level. And there's not a lot of good trees to climb over there where we're at. So we had to look at it really and truly, and we were cutting off about 20 yards of just undergrowth that we're going to shoot over anyway. So we're going to be a whole lot better shape. We brushed it in real good. I love it. I mean, best case scenario. I'm actually glad we didn't find a tree. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna meet over at Les' house about 5:30. Ride in, be in by 6. That deer showed up at 7 yesterday. If it does anything remotely close to what it did yesterday, he's dead. And if he goes in where he did the 2 evenings that Les watched, I think you did one day.
Yeah.
So we're in a good spot.
Heck yeah. I think we're about to go ahead and get in there just because every time we've gone up
Ooh,
there,
Yeah,
this
we're
deer
gonna
been
get
there
in.
early.
a little early sit, boys. Hey, I like it.
It's
Man.
got a little hot too.
It's gotten a little warm, but this is about as hot as it's gonna get. It's about 80.
2:35. It'll still be another hour. It'll probably be 4 o'clock.
Okay. Well, it'll cool off quick, and it's gonna be nice to see them, man. I'm pumped.
I think everybody's got a daggum good chance of shooting. What you think? Y'all set up pretty good?
Yeah, man.
What?
Hey,
What in the world?
I'm not going to stand without your little Debbie opening
Hey,
up.
pass that over here.
Huh?
Oh,
Pass
God.
that right here.
What
Hey,
about it?
man, look at that.
Hunter,
Yeah, boy.
you in?
Yes, sir.
Ain't that Hunter, man? All right, guys. Good
Greg.
luck.
Hey,
Wait.
What, Brian?
you got?
Huh?
You don't got another one?
Man, you're getting kind of deep in my box now.
Come on, man. We got to be a team here.
All right, buddy.
All right. Hey, good luck.
Enjoy, man. Y'all get them.
It's all fun, man.
All right, enjoy
Good
it.
luck, y'all.
Good luck.
We're gonna
here.
possibly double team this thing. There's a lot of shooters in there.
A lot of things got to happen.
I'm gonna take my bow.
Team 3 coming in.
I'm gonna take my bow. I got a tag. Hunter's gonna be getting a different angle, shoot some pictures.
Yeah, buddy.
We have 100 cameras and a lot of nose jammer. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
We got a short walk, luckily.
So first afternoon is gonna be our first set. We went in here with Les earlier today and set our ground blind up, brushed it in. Couldn't be more excited about the spot. We've got a deer doing something very consistently. What, 3 afternoons we've seen him now? Yep. So you know, I'm ready to get in there. We told you we was gonna wait about 30 minutes from now to go, but we're gonna go early. We're excited. So we're gonna get in there and get set up, and maybe he'll do what he did yesterday.
Let's get her done.
Give her a try anyway.
So this is a little unconventional, obviously, but these deer don't pay any attention to these farm implements that are out here in the field, and they've had pretty good luck in the past with this, so hopefully these deer don't come out in this corner. Me and Jared will get tucked in here and get quiet and see what happens. It's that time of year again. It is season 11 for Major League Bowhunter. Chipper and I are up here with the Realtree Road Trips crew, Tyler Jordan and Riley Green. I've got Jared Mills, a producer, that's actually running the camera for me this afternoon. We've been up here a couple of days, and I am set up in this big, massive alfalfa field. It snakes around on the top of these canyons. We've got these big, huge drop-offs. If you didn't know any better, you'd think you were out in New Mexico or Wyoming or somewhere. It's just beautiful up here. But we're fired up. It's opening day. Didn't hunt this morning. It's kind of hard to get into these fields in the mornings, early season. So Jared and I are just getting in this old horse trailer that's been converted into a blind for the first time, and hopefully have a good afternoon.
Well, we got some good news and some bad news here on the first afternoon of hunting season in Nebraska. It's September 1st, and the bad news is it's hot. It's 80 plus degrees, but the good news is the weatherman got it right, and we got a nice stiff, probably 10, steady 10, maybe up to 15 mile an hour wind. It's providing some noise, and the bottom line is it's coming out of the right direction. We sat about 100 yards to the north of us this morning, but we had a southwest wind. All right, we wanted to stay out of this laying ground over here. We got a destination field, alfalfa field to the northwest of us, and the deer movement we saw this morning, pretty much everything filtered down from the north and moved into here to the east to bed down. So now with the northwest, as opposed to sitting over there and flooding all this timber with our scent, we got back on the south side, and the river is less than 100 yards from us back behind us. So it's kind of out over the river, not touching any of this laying ground right here. We saw a decent buck this morning. I'm not going to shoot him on the first day. He might be a last dayer, but he was a nice 8-point, or actually starting to be a 10-point, with some splits off his twos. He is not even close to the biggest deer they've been getting on camera. In here, there's 4 or 5 better ones. So for everybody at Realtree, we're here with Tyler Jordan and Realtree Road Trips. Riley Green's in town, obviously me and Duff, and it's going to be a fun week. So everybody else is getting in the stand for the first time this afternoon. So it's going to be interesting to see how these deer react.
It about feels like this day was never going to get here. I mean, we've been here a week and been glassing and looking at this field just about every night. And this is just such a big alfalfa field. Right now it's one of the only ones that's not cut. And these deer are just coming to it so regular. We saw probably 50, 60 deer in here last night, several shooter bucks. And from the best we could tell, just by glassing, these deer are coming through here somewhere. And we just think maybe they're coming through this gap right here in the fence. Brian sat in here a couple nights ago in the old home place and was looking, and deer came from this direction, hoping this is where they come from. If so, we're going to be right in the heart of everything. It's going to be a fun evening. I'm just happy to be back in a tree. It's nothing like opening day. You want to tell me nose jammer doesn't work? Look at that. The wind's blowing right at that doe. And she ain't even picked her head up. We got 3 guys up here. this evening. First hunt of the year up here in central Nebraska. We had some action. We had 3 bucks come out. There's actually another buck back here behind us. Smaller buck, but 2 pretty nice bucks, a few does. So, good way to spend the first afternoon, but it's just gotten real still and quiet. So I don't know if that had anything to do with the lack of deer movement, but good to just be out here first day. This cowboy. That was a horrible shot. I couldn't get turned in my seat good enough with all these does around us. And I pulled the shot. The one good thing is I saw a lot of blood coming out of there. Might have caught that artery. And he's just right there. Man, it got to be about 7:30 and this place just absolutely opened up. Deer coming from everywhere. Yeah, there were 3 or 4 target bucks in here, and that was one of them. He's kind of a cool deer. He said, calls him cowboy because he's got kind of a high rack and a lopsided brow tine. Makes him look like he's got a crooked cowboy hat on. But we're gonna have to give him some time. He was bleeding really good. Oh man, I hate that I didn't make a better shot, but I just couldn't maneuver. I had deer right here to my left, and I just couldn't get turned enough to get behind the shot. Man, it wasn't pretty, but I caught that artery in the back leg, and he's down right there. Nice old Nebraska 10-point. Everybody's gonna be happy tonight. How'd it work out?
Yeah, we didn't shoot nothing. How about you?
Yeah, we killed.
What? Come on.
Cowboy don't work here no more.
Really? Awesome.
He don't work here
Nice.
no more.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congrats,
you, buddy.
man.
Appreciate it.
Y'all recovered him yet?
No.
No, you're waiting on me to do everything?
Yeah, I need,
Yeah.
you know, I
Figured
mean,
that.
I know, it's awesome.
I need you to gut him, draw him up, quarter him right there in the field, you know, so I just kind of left him.
All right. I
Did
got
he
you.
look as cool as he did on camera?
He was really cool and came in dead downwind.
Still in velvet?
He had some hanging, but you know,
Were
he's
y'all
pretty
getting
hard horse.
the ladder set or the?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was laying directly between that tree and the river. How far is
Really?
that? I mean, he couldn't have been more than 40 or 50 yards from the tree when he got up.
Really?
It wasn't
awesome.
wet. He didn't come from across.
So he was bedded right there.
He's bedded right there and came dead downwind.
Well, you're in the bedding area, that's for sure.
So
Awesome.
First guy to draw blood. You said it was gonna be a good year. You had the hole in one last
Right.
week.
right,
Your first one to shoot.
September 1st.
Yeah.
I'm on a pace for like
Yeah.
5 months worth
Would you
of
say
deer.
everybody's collars all tight now? Get it off. Awesome, man.
So yeah.
Yeah. Let's go get it. Let's go look
Did you
at
see
it.
anything?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's the first day of hunting season here in Nebraska. It's September 1st. And Tyler, I know you and I have been talking about crossing the streams, getting the two groups together
Yep.
for a long time, and Realtree road trips.
I know.
I'm honored.
First kill, man. Congratulations. I'm happy
Thank
to
you.
have. I'm honored to have you as the first
I
kill on
appreciate
here, and I can tell you, this is a special place. For the last year for us, and Sean's got just an amazing place out here, and we're just fortunate to come out here and hunt it. And this is a stand where Ben McDonald and Philip Culpepper both hunted here last year, and hopefully we're going to get this guy one.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a good
Hopefully
hunt
he's
this
next.
afternoon, so
Yeah.
there's not a lot of places you can come early in the season and be able to have an opportunity at caliber bucks like this.
Yeah.
That some of them are in velvet, half of them are in velvet, half out. But some of the bucks we've seen scouting, the buck you're on and Riley and the one we're after, is really a cool place. You don't expect Nebraska to be this mountainous, and it's awesome. It didn't take long. You said it wouldn't take long when we talked on the phone. You said there's a lot of deer out here, good numbers, but the caliber of deer is what's impressive to me. I mean, these beams wrap around, and early season, can't ask for much more.
Well, Sean does a good job just scouting and finding these bucks, trying to figure out their pattern. We've been out here for the last week, trying to figure these deer out, just hanging some different stands, just in case. But just an honor to have you guys out here and to kind of kick it off. And first hunt of the year, you can't ask. You just missed him in full velvet right here.
I know.
3 days ago he was in.
3 days, maybe. So.
Well, I know I speak for Duff and the rest of the Major League Bow Hunter crew. I appreciate it.
Man,
Thanks for having us and affording us this awesome opportunity.
We're not done yet.
All right, you guys load them up.
All right.
Sweet.
All right.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Day over or what?
Day's over.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, you don't just run to town.
that's a big old sucker.
I mean, that's what I loved about this.
Thing's longer than me.
Still out here, I would,
Grasshopper, you ready for a burger?
Yes, sir.
All right. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everything.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Y'all some food.
Thanks.